I don't even understand where this is coming from. Okay, you came out, you bi. Okay, cool. You like dudes. Okay,
right.
Whatever. Why are you bashing heterosexual men who only like women? What's up, everybody? You are tuned in to the #1 podcast in Ohio. Welcome to Conscious by Nature, where we talk about it because we live it and we understand it because we've been there before. Money Mac, the Pretty Boys champ. The Scholar D. Lamar.
Peace, peace, peace.
The infamous one.
Yes, sir.
The genius Tyson Porter.
Yes, indeed.
His area is 51.
You know what it is.
Hey, man. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Bing. Thank you for coming in and hitting that bell, man. I fucking appreciate you, man. Straight up, man. Like, I think we up like 24, like in the last 2 weeks. So, like, hey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that shit, man. The fuck with y'all. As you see, I didn't use my new call sign, man. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to work out the kinks in that over here, man.
Yeah.
No, your name is good enough. It is long enough. We love the Pretty Boy champ. I'll leave it like that.
Yeah, man. The price was wrong on that one, brother.
So, man, we got a good show planned for y'all today. I know. So the week before, 2 weeks ago, was real juicy, and last week we got a little deep on y'all. So we gonna mix it up a little bit today, man, and give y'all a little bit of both flavors of it, man. So
Hey. So, a lot going on this week. Joe Budden.
Oh shit.
Okay. Very popular podcaster, rapper. We know him from early 2000s rap, but Joe Budden came out this week as bisexual.
I got you right now. And it's my first bisexual pod, really, too? Hold up. What? What's up, nigga? Hey, listen, I don't want you, nigga. I don't want you. I don't want none of you niggas in here. I'm here, though.
Oh shit.
He came out.
Okay.
You
Like
know,
out the closet?
Out the closet.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, he's been on, wasn't he on, not Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, he was.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, he was.
He's been on a lot of shows, you know, with his significance and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with coming out or being bisexual. But the question is, you know, what were the underlying reasons why? You know, he was speaking on the baby situation. And the baby was at the Rolling Loud concert recently. And the LGBTQ community, one of their spokespersons, there's actually a CEO of the LGBTQ plus organization, which I didn't know.
Okay.
The baby had to get clearance from them to actually do Rolling Loud.
Holy shit. Wait a minute now.
Because of the situation he was in and the controversy behind his remarks from that concert.
All right, so what they got to do with Joe Budden?
So Joe Budden, immediately after that, he says,
I like guys and girls.
he comes out and says he's bisexual. So the question was he framing it? Or, you know, Joe Budden, they say he likes to troll a lot. You know, when people say certain things, if you watch his show, that's how he is. He can be kind of cynical.
Kinda.
He's cynical.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right. Was he just saying that for a purpose of just trolling? What do you think?
Seems like a lot of cap.
No doubt.
You know, are you trying to... Let's go. Hold on. You said something. You said something about the baby.
Yeah.
And he had to get clearance.
Had to get clearance.
So now you have to get clearance from the community to make moves out here?
Nigga, what?
That's interesting, right?
Yo, that's beyond, and that's what caught me too.
That's it. That's interesting, right? So now, Joe Budden, are you trying to make good on this? Are you trying to, play both sides of the fence?
Mm-hmm.
It's rather interesting here.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I seen the video. I seen a couple videos of him going on with this, and I'm gonna say what I really don't like is why are you bashing all the hetero men all of a sudden?
What's up? Everybody be cool. I don't want none of you, bitch. I don't want none of y'all. We gonna get to it. Watch this. These niggas playing like I want them, man. These niggas lining me up to go to the steakhouse. They trying to take me to Disneyland. I'm never going back to these streets.
Hey, y'all gotta put this on my live too, please.
Y'all can have that straight shit. All that walking around looking tough, being a gang member, getting guns, selling packs, drugs, racial profiling. Y'all can have, fam, one day of bideness. The fuck is they talking about? Hey, look at this straight nigga.
Look at this straight nigga. This ain't moves.
Bored in life.
Still going.
Nigga bored in life. Because I'm only fucking the Spanish niggas, man.
Like, I don't even understand where this is coming from. Okay, you came out, you bi. Okay, cool. You like dudes. Okay,
right.
Whatever. Why are you bashing heterosexual men who only like women?
So if you've seen the video, he's speaking. After he comes out, he has another episode, and he says, "This is my first bisexual pod," and he's talking about how since he's been come out as bi, everything's been easier for him. So that's where and he starts bashing heterosexual men, and I do think that's a shame.
Well, no, and okay, so he making a few jokes, but then he put the camera on the homie, and talk about he a straight man. He a straight man. Like, it's something wrong with being a straight man out here. Like, I don't understand the problem. So okay, you come out. So my thing is, how come the LGBTQ community, good looking,
no doubt.
Why do they get to bash us, but we don't get to bash back? So how is that cool for you to come out as a bisexual, this heterosexual man, but as a heterosexual man, I better not say nothing bad about you,
right, man?
Now tell me how that worked. Like, who's the bully here? Who's the fucking bully here? Okay, man.
Yeah, in this particular case, Joe Budden is the bully.
Come on, man.
He turned right in, just in that instance, right in to what they are. They've been bullying. You can't do shit to baby you until you run it by me.
Nick, who's the bully here?
All right, you ain't nothing because you straight.
Come on, man.
What?
But you know what I'm saying? If I say you know what I'm saying? I'm always a suspect, huh? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Victimize the suspect, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this is deeper than just Joe Budden coming out, man. This is like, and it's just like the fact that you would even say that it's easier for you just in a week's time. What does that even mean?
I mean, to be completely honest, that goes back to Dave. To me.
Oh shit.
Because when you say I've been in the closet being a heterosexual male when I didn't really want to be, now that I'm out, things have been easier for me, better than me. Talking to his man on the set saying, man, you got it bad. You heterosexual, right?
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle said just that. Said that there's different games, there's rules that they can play by that we can't. He was saying that in his comedy special. In so many words, that's what he was saying. Like, hey, you can do this and be fine. I can do this and not be fine. I could kill somebody, I'm the baby, be okay. I can say one word about you, and even not even completely directing it towards you, and my career is about to be over. I got to get clearance from the LGBT plus CEO organization just to do a concert. That's exactly what Dave Chappelle's saying.
What he been saying.
Right.
Been saying.
He's
Not
saying
just
that
this last one, the one before that, and the one before that.
You can be heterosexual, right? Because there's a lot there too. You know, I understand the past background. Of course, I'm not gay or bi or anything. I'm heterosexual, but yes, long-standing thoughts against people who are homosexual in any way, they've been ridiculed for that. Right? Mistreated, whatever. But that doesn't mean everybody's ridiculing you. And then you get to a point where, as far as being straight or heterosexual, it's like, I'm trying to be respectful to you, but every single thing that I'm doing to just be what I deem to be normal is bad now.
How does ladies feel about this? So we talk about relationships on this show, right? Yeah. We talk about being upfront and honest.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Was
he upfront and honest with his women about this? Did they know that he was bisexual? Is that even cool? I
saw a couple of things where
I did too, where one of his exes said they hadn't experienced it. Matter of fact, a couple of them said they hadn't experienced it. And then there was one that was saying that she had suspected it, but at the end of the day, man, unless you are completely open and honest and truthful in your relationship, there is absolutely no way that your partner or anybody would know. You know what I mean? Unless you just keep it real with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much you were just lying. You know what I'm saying? If you was out doing your thing, you was out bringing that filth back and putting it in your woman.
Well, they can say, well, I
guess.
Feel
me? Mm-hmm. Like we talk about the heterosexual man cheating with other women, taking that them spirits back and putting it in your woman. What about what you taking back from him and putting in your woman? What about that? Like,
I do think it's unfair to your partner.
For sure.
But then at the same time, I can understand the fear.
Nah,
there's fear with that. That's
I
why
understand
it's
there's
fear,
but see, you know what I'm saying? What you about to say is some motherfucking new age reality shit. Fear, so I'm gonna excuse lying because I'm scared. Like, just because you scared, that shit don't excuse lying. Like, you are completely not being truthful.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you're just flat out lying. And I don't want to hear this scared shit.
See, but once again, he didn't say he didn't like women. He said he liked them both.
But did you tell her that? Because at the end of the day, she has to be the one to accept you liking both.
That's true.
Like, how can she just assume that you just like women, and women the only thing she get. You know how much women worry about their men in a relationship because there are so many other women. And just imagine now a woman has to worry about women and men. Come on, man. Yeah. You think she going crazy in her mind before? Like, every time she step out the house and shit, she feel like she gotta watch everybody. You feel me? I gotta watch this man to see how he dressed. Is this his type of dude he like? Is this type of woman he like? You know what I'm saying? She just always uncomfortable. Like, that shit is phony as hell.
You know what? Another thing that just popped in my head, and we had this conversation real early on at the infancy of our podcast, right? The infancy of this journey. We talked about the doors. Remember? He is in the industry, right? And we said, Nori said, there's 3 doors that you can choose from. Now, he just said, hey, it's easier for me to maneuver in this space now that I've come out the closet. So were you presented these doors and you chose one of those so you can maneuver easily?
Very possible. Very possible. Yeah.
Anything else, man? We're gonna get out of that, man. Hey, thanks for listening, man. We appreciate that, man. I know some people maybe take it the wrong way, man, but I ain't got no hate or malice towards anybody, man. But you know what, man? Like, when the scale is tipping and it's just not balanced, you know what I mean? I just want some balance out of here.
Facts. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Bill Gates.
Okay.
You know, we've had conversation about Mr. Gates and some of the things that have transpired under his watch, right? And he just came out, I think last week or so, talking about there might be this new terroristic, plot, some type of smallpox or chickenpox or something of that nature that might be, saying the next wave.
And so I'm hoping in 5 years I can write a book called, we are ready for the next pandemic, but it'll take tens of billions in R&D that the US and the UK will be part of that. It'll take probably about $1 billion a year for a pandemic task force at the WHO level, which is doing the surveillance and actually doing what I call germ games, where you practice. You say, okay, what if a bioterrorist brought smallpox to 10 airports? How would the world respond to that?
Who is this terroristic threat? Who are these terrorists?
Him?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn him.
You spot on.
Damn him.
Spot on.
I mean, he's a software tech mogul, brilliant as far as in that vein.
So
why
is he responsible for the nanites?
I mean, possibly.
Okay, all right. I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Them shits is everywhere now.
I mean, nanotechnology, that's been around for quite some time.
Nah, not the shit he got. He got some different shit.
Oh, it's part of that nanotechnology. I'm saying that most things that we get that seem like they're super active or more futuristic were military weapon grade first or medical grade before it becomes something that we utilize in our homes and things like that. But he definitely has a part in any kind of innovation I've seen as far as that.
So that would explain how he knows about diseases and things that are coming before they hit, because he says innovation. Man, like, you know what? Innovation, I believe, is the inventor. So if you want to know where it come from, I can't figure out how a tech guy just knows more than
the doctors and nurses and people who are in the medical and healthcare field. He seems to be always ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, right? Let me say something, and this might be a little spicy, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. The elite Caucasian. Let me say it again. The elite Caucasian, not you regular Caucasian brothers and sisters. Nah, if you had to stand in line and get the sauce, you're not elite. I'm talking about the elite, the 1%.
that don't pay taxes.
All right. These are some of the most wickedest people walking the face of this planet. Everywhere they go, destruction follows. These are the true terrorists. All right. Take that how you want to take it. All right. This man is about to put something else out here on us. All right. Smallpox.
Smallpox. You bringing it back?
So now we have the combination of 19, smallpox, whatever else biological weapons that they're going to do.
Sniper.
Right. We had talked about that early on. It's easier to kill a million people than control a million people.
Yeah.
It's a big new Brzezinski. We talked about that. Go look back. All right. It's easier to do with the bio weapons now. You know, hit you with a disease and get you up out of here. Then to destroy, they still want to, drop a bomb on your ass.
Biological weapons have been the choice since the First World War. People, some call them sheeple, because we choose not to look past the veil of what they show you, the news of the day. They've always been doing it, always been testing, always been using. Every time. Like we know coronavirus is not new, it's been around forever. It's just about how they utilize it towards the people, how it escapes this lab, right? What is your agenda for making it so? That's really what it is. In my personal opinion, you want to have beef with China, or there's something behind that. So you make China the scapegoat for the virus. You make everybody not like China. Now we're against China. That's how that even occurred. There was no against China until Corona became the pandemic of choice. Now you're saying that he knows about a new biological threat that may happen. He's trying to prepare everyone for that. Why is he not working with the federal government?
Right.
Why is it the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that's all over the world speaking and doing these things? Ask yourself that.
Please ask yourself that. Ask yourself, with no medical degree, background, none of that. He's on the forefront of all this every time. Now, the man came out in this TED Talk. We talked about this stuff already and told you if we do a really good job with vaccines, we can lower the population. And it just blows my mind sometimes when you say that to people and they're like, it just goes right over their fucking head.
But this shit is mandated for us.
Mandated
all around the goddamn world. You can't, now they're saying you can't work anywhere. They're trying to make it so you can't work anywhere without that shit, man.
Like you said a few weeks back, we deboed into it, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't make moves now without this shit.
Not without it.
You know?
Man, listen. We spoke about the robots too.
Oh, shit.
We talked about people losing their jobs or not wanting to go back to work. And I was just hollering at the brother, the Genius, yesterday, and I'm going to show you. Man, they already got the robots.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. They can't wait to start the assembly line with them. They'll never need a break. They'll never have to go to the bathroom. The only time they'll break down is when they break down, you fix them, and they ready to go again, man.
Bro, they got whole kitchen systems for businesses that already flip burgers and fries. Got the whole video. I seen, we done read about the prospectus. It exists right now. So if you don't want to work at a fast food joint, don't worry. I'll buy one and franchise it and just buy the mechanical robot action to run my business for me.
And guess what? You open 24/7. Now they're already open 24/7, but now you really, because you ain't got no human person.
No.
And then who you gonna rob? You can't rob them. How? Well, we don't give up.
Bruh.
Pop him 3, 4, 5 times. It still ain't opening.
That joint, all I need is that little thing to get that car swipe. And then your food coming out and then back to flipping.
Shit, man. All right, man. We out of
number
there.
7.
We out of there, man. This Bill Gates shit is wild, though, but it's just so many layers to it. We're going to touch on it a little bit again. So, my next one.
So the brother Ahmaud Arbery, you know, his trial has just went underway. When they were picking the jury for Ahmaud Arbery's trial, I was always very skeptical of it. He was murdered in rural southern Georgia. Of course, we know he was jogging, went by a house that was under construction and just checked it out just like anybody else, right? Before he was murdered. And 27% of the population of this area is black. We're talking about some good old boy, white southern Georgians. That's the rest of that population. So they had 65 jurors. They picked 11 were white and 1 black. So 12 jurors, 11 white, 1 black. And I thought you were supposed to have a jury of your peers. That means that it should always be 60-40, 50-50 as possible. That's not hard to do.
No.
When you get a movie and you got to cast people, you cast them based on what that role looks like. Race, ethnicity, whatever you want that person to be, right? You telling me they couldn't pick 5 black people? 6? Right ahead.
Who is the fucking defendant on this? I understand what the prosecution is doing, but how does the defense allow such a strategy to be
imposed?
Listen, and then there's so many eyes on this case. Like, who's dropping the ball on this one? Like, because we can blame the system, but like, who is running the defense that would allow 11-1 unless you, sir, are on the take too? God damn it.
Bruh, that's the best question. And that's why I got to come back even before I let you say something. That was exactly the question I need to be asked, because the prosecution and the defense get to choose the jury. They get to choose the jury.
That's my only question. If you're doing your job as a defense attorney, how could you even allow this to happen? We're going to let the genius tap in.
Go ahead, tap in.
So,
man.
just like I said last week, you know, this is all a game, right? Republican, Democrat, same bird, 2 wings off the same bird. It's the same when you talk about the judicial system, right? Defense, prosecute, it's all they all the same. Right? So I told you, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Right back to it. Don't care about this black man being murdered, jogging. Nah, let's go ahead, set this up, and get these white people out of here.
It literally takes one person in that jury room to agree that Brother Arbery was in the wrong for this case to be over. I'm watching video of his mother crying, her talking to Brother Lee Merritt, Esquire, who was been in a lot of these cases.
That's the defense lawyer?
I don't think that's his lawyer.
Oh.
But he was there with his mother. Speaking on behalf or helping her thing. Because the family gets to choose who defends their deceased. So, but she's crying and she's talking about the injustice on the jury as well. So it couldn't have been him. But I really feel really torn about this. I mean, you can't let that happen right up front. He can't defend himself. He's not there. I watched a little bit of the trial. You guys should please follow this trial for Brother Arbery. And the first thing that the defense did do is show the very graphic footage of him being murdered, so that could be right in the jury's mind, how they shot this brother 3 times. Shotgun.
Listen, man. 11 people on that jury don't give a damn. All right. You know what I'm saying? It only take, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about a small town. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows where this one black juror lives. How long before they heckle her and harass this person before they give in? Before they fear for their life and the safety of their family before they give in? Like, man, this shit is set up. This is despicable.
I mean, they're supposed to protect the jurors.
Right.
Excuse me. They're supposed to protect them. But, 9 times out of 10, you find out who was sitting in that group, and then, who can be bought and paid for and things of that nature. This is going to be these white men getting off. Yeah. Just like Kyle Rittenhouse off. Just like as years before. Like, Cat's going to get off, man.
You got something else? You got something else on that, man?
I just don't like how, and I never will, you can present murderers as people who were using a self-defense tactic. Brother Arbery jogging unarmed in a neighborhood in broad daylight, being chased by pickup trucks with guys who are armed with guns. And you get out and you point your shotgun at him and you say, oh, he's reaching for my gun. Why would he reach for your gun? You got a gun on him. That brother was fighting for his life. Every time I think about that, if any of us was in that situation, there's nothing you could do. The gentlemen that were killed during the protests from Kyle Rittenhouse, they're pushing a self-defense narrative for this kid. You go into Wisconsin
with every intention of shooting off your new toy
that you got illegally because you're 17 years old. You're piling around with the damn white supremacist groups saying you're protecting businesses, but you're the only person that shot someone. There's people around there all over with guns, grown men. They didn't shoot nobody, but you did. And then they're saying, oh, they were attacking him. Yes, they were attacking you because you were going right into that crowd of aggressive people with your gun. Yeah, people getting punched and knocked out at protests, but they ain't getting murdered. Self-defense.
Yeah. Man, all right, man. Good shit, D. Lamar. Appreciate that. Let's get into our next one.
Yeah, man. So we want to talk about making quality decisions in life, man. Henry Ruggs. If you're not familiar, this is a young man who did play for the Las Vegas Raiders, right? On his off day, late wee hours of the actual morning, I think 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. He's intoxicated. He's with his girl or baby mom or whatever. and he is speeding, going in the excess of 150 miles per hour, and his nice little vehicle gets into an accident, kills a woman and the woman's dog. Tragically, our respects and prayers to the family of that woman. It's horrible that happened. But I just want to talk about, to the young man out there, or just anybody, period, young people, man, you have to make better decisions in life, man. You have to think about things fully before you do them, man. He is ruined. Oh, the family of that lost one, that's you kill somebody, that family is ruined. Your life is now ruined.
Yeah.
All right. You could have taken your life in addition to your baby mom's life. I mean, it's just, man, this situation is horrible. And I'm gonna pass it off to the fellas, and I want to come back with some more stuff. But I feel bad on all parts, man, on this. All parts.
Yeah, I mean, just like Virginia said, I feel bad as well. I mean, the life of the deceased, they're lost. And then the brother, Henry Ruggs, he's also lost for making a poor decision. Being young, making a poor decision. There's no reason, if you are intoxicated, that you can't get a ride now. We got Uber, we got Lyft. They'll bring you back to get your car. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know that and I'm going to let you go, but the NFL Players Association has their own ride service.
How about that?
For free, where players get intoxicated and you can actually call the ride service and the cars will come pick you up and take you to your destination. It's part of the players agreement, part of the collective bargaining agreement in the NFL. So they have their own ride service.
Even more so. You have all of these things available to you. And then you just make a poor decision that took someone's life. One thing I'll say about the Raiders, fuck you. For real. You release the man the same day that you find out he's gotten into these legal troubles. Not saying it's not horrendous and awful, but young man just coming in the league, this is when he needs that counseling. This is when he needs some kind of backing to help him get through it, maybe even mentally. I get that you want to get him off your books, but you just you fired a man the next day. I don't think that's good either, man. Okay. I don't think that's right either.
I totally agree with you because I feel like he needs those veterans around him. He needs those, because he's a young kid. He's 22. He's still a kid. He needs those grown men around him to take him in, because I don't know Henry Ruggs' background. I don't know his family. I don't know about his parent situation. You know what I mean? But he needs those guys, those veteran players, to take him and embrace him, knowing he's not going to play. He injured, he hurt, whatever. It was a huge mistake, but he going to need some type of love right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy what happened to the young lady and her dog, and that family, like you said, is ruined. But Henry Ruggs is still here. He has just worked so hard for this future and has destroyed his future in the instant. And I don't know if people know how that feels to have just lose it so quickly. You have so much, and just to lose it at such a young age, man, my heart goes out to him for just making a poor decision at a young age. Like, we've all been drunk. We've all raced our car. We've all done that type of shit that did not result in this type of accident, this type of tragedy. So I can't come down on this 20-year-old kid for doing 20-year-old kid shit.
Okay. So
like this is exactly what we do. We all done it. They're going to continue to do it, and you don't have to be Henry Ruggs. You're regular people like me and you have done this dumb shit, and it has not resulted in this tragedy. And it's sad to see because they're damn, man.
Two things. I have to respectfully disagree. I have no problem with the Raiders cutting bait. Just like that. All right? Because just like that, you took that lady's life. Just like that, your job is gone. Sorry, that's just how life is. All right? If I am Henry Ruggs' father, I'm going to love him up. Right? You just said he needs to be loved up, things of that nature, no doubt about it. In the Raiders case, and some of those players, I know David Carr said, we need to love him up, but I'm going to have to love you from afar. Right? I'm going to have to love you from afar because of your lack of judgment and integrity. That might be a strong word to use, right? But you weren't thinking it out fully. You have to think it out fully. Why were you out that late? Why were you drinking that late?
Because he's 20 years old, Tyson. Because he's 20, nigga. He's not 35. He's not us. He's a kid. That is why he is out this late, my nigga. That's why he's a kid with millions of fucking dollars, my nigga.
I totally understand.
Nah, you don't, because you asking the questions of why he out, but like he lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. Right. He's a #1 draft pick. He has millions of dollars. He has a brand new Corvette. Like, nigga, he's been drinking. This is the reasons why.
See, I understand why he's out late, and I give him that on his youth. But at the same time, poor decisions led to an awful circumstance. Yes. Like what he's saying, like we have lived those things. But we only here to talk about them because we were lucky enough not to kill nobody.
Exactly.
So you gotta come hard on him because the world is fucking hard. And the world don't give a fuck. As many times as we done drove drunk, and I tell you right now why.
Man, fuck what they talk about, man. We just talked about these white motherfuckers killing young black motherfuckers and about to get off. And we talking about a young kid that made a mistake and we want to come down hard on him. Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, we just said that these white motherfuckers gonna get off, but we want a motherfucker throw the book at a young motherfucker who made a mistake? Man, come on, man.
I want it to be equal across the board. Yes, the white motherfuckers need to get the same level of fuck. Like, everybody, listen, I get it. All right. We want Kyle Rittenhouse to get the book thrown at him. Henry Ruggs, you made a mistake. It cost somebody their life. Sorry, bruh.
Nah, but he don't get the book thrown. So how does making a mistake, like literally this is a mistake, an accident, a mistake, equate with me pulling my gun out and literally taking a life? That is,
So I understand what he's saying.
Like,
but he's saying, pulling a gun out and killing a motherfucker, killing a person is murder. Premeditated. I know I'm going to do it. This is an accident. But they still deem that as vehicular homicide because you were impaired.
No doubt.
So the scales are supposed to be the same. They are. But they're only not because he's black.
Exactly.
Okay? When we say law-abiding citizen, I abide the law as best as the closest that I can. I'm not looking to go over the law. I'm not looking to say, you know what, I'm going to go out here because it's easy for me to kill somebody and kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Kyle Rittenhouse do.
Yeah.
That's what the assholes that kill Ahmaud Arbery do because they're above the law. Right? I understand where you at with your passion there. I understand that. I hate that it's happening to the young man like that. His life is over. I mean, I've seen things that aren't less. Like when people kill somebody in the ring, right? Boxing, them men are finished.
Look, man, and and you got something else because we about to get ready.
No, we good.
We're going. All right, man. I just wanted to say, like, man, like in the NFL, young black players have it so rough, man. I watched Michael Vick go to prison for 2 years for fighting fucking dogs. Okay,
yeah, man. Injustice.
They about to throw the book at this young man. Try to get this man 20 years or so, man. And I just pray to God they don't, man. I mean, he's 22 years old. He's a kid.
Well, so damn it. He's got like 4 counts on him.
Yeah, they stroke him. Yeah, they stroked him.
He's got 4 counts.
Yeah, they stroked him.
You know.
Oh yeah, but you break into the motherfucking Capitol building, busting up, killing cops, and you getting months in jail, if nothing.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, we about to go to break, man. So we're gonna calm down for a little bit, and then we'll be back.
That should get you fucking life.
Yeah,
that's treason.
We'll be back. Yo, man, we back, man. You know what I'm saying? Had to calm down a little bit, man. Welcome back to Conscious by Nature, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy had to inhale, exhale real quick because that was a deep first half, man. So we're going to get right into the second half, man, and speed it up a little bit so we can get y'all out of here in a nice hour show. We're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, do y'all right, man. So
no doubt about it. So let's get into it. We had talked last week. Beautiful pieces that you guys have been doing. This, critical race theory and how they're trying to remove that. And you had said, Money, right on top of it, man. You said they're going to remove Black History Month. They're going to replace it with who? What? Tupac or something like that? Right on cue. Maxine Waters, come on in.
What happened? Did it happen that quick?
Congresswoman Maxine Waters. We're familiar with Maxine Waters.
Yes, we are.
She had just co-signed a bill. Now November is now Hip Hop Month.
Okay, so and we're gonna bounce this around a little bit. What classifies as hip hop in right now? Go.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, right now this ain't hip hop.
Oh, it's not hip hop?
Nah, it's rap.
It's rap. What's the difference?
Oh, what's the difference? Hip hop and rap is completely different. Hip hop is got that soul, man. That's that Rakim. That's that Biggie. That's that everything. It's got energy. It's got a storyline. It's got a feel. It's not just words with little sprinkles of beats on it. Right. That's what rap is.
That's what rap is?
Yeah.
So
Brenda's got a baby. That's hip hop, my man.
So let me ask you something. Is Eminem a rapper or is he a hip hop artist?
Well, I mean, I think Eminem could be classified as a hip hop artist. I mean, the man has serious flow. He can tell stories with his words. You know what I mean? He do. I don't see him as one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time.
See, I think our classifications of hip hop differ. What is this? What classifies as hip hop nowadays?
I don't even know what today's music is anymore. Let me just be honest right there. Hip hop for me is more than just music. It's a vibe. It's how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It's the culture.
It's the culture, right? But in this particular case with Maxine Waters, what does this even do?
So my question is, I'm with it, but what hip hop are we promoting?
I don't know if that's the like they said the real strength of the conversation though, because what are they doing anyway? Like, who did she talk to make her say that she wanted to do this?
Since it's a thing now. It's a thing. What does this actually promote? What does it do? We have a whole month of hip hop. So what part of the hip hop culture do we promote during the month, or do we promote the whole culture? Okay. And what classifies as hip hop right now? Like what are we talking about? Are we just talking about the old school shit, or are we talking about the meaningful shit? Because like at the end of the day, man, hip hop has rap. This whole hip hop, rap, R&B is kind of just like kind of just mixed up. Mm-hmm. Like, you remember it used to be, you had your hip hop, you had some gangster rap, you had your R&B, and then if a cat wanted to make a song with an R&B dude, the R&B dude strictly sung on the hook. You feel me?
Right.
He wasn't singing on his hook. You know what I mean? Or trying to sing like the R. Like it was. The genres were actually genres. So like, what do we call this genre of hip hop that we got right now? That we gonna be promoting. You feel what I'm saying?
Who's in control of what it is?
Exactly.
You know, and like you said, when you talk about all of those things being intertwined, that is now all seen as hip hop culture, which is why they would put it in the same box. But you and I, all three of us having this conversation, knows there's a difference, right? We know there's a difference between hip hop and rap and all of those things, right?
I just think rappers are liars. Like my whole thing is like
Little Boozy Baby Mama, that's what she said.
I just feel like the hip hop culture was you could rap about whatever you live.
Yep, anywhere, anything.
You could rap about whatever your daily life was. You as long as you was doing it, you could rhyme it. You know what I'm saying? Like a cat in school going to school, getting his grades, getting his books, getting the bitches or whatever, you could rhyme about that. You couldn't rhyme. You couldn't leave school and rhyme and be in school all day and then rhyme about hanging out on the corner because that ain't what you did. That would get you in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? But now it has been so much allowance of that. What are we promoting? Because the culture is going downhill. So what the fuck are we promoting with this new hip hop month?
Okay.
So who is the 1% in charge of this shit?
Well, they're in charge of everything.
Oh, fuck.
Well, there's a couple different things. Let's go in the educational lane real quick. If I'm a teacher, I'm with you. You're saying, how are we promoting? What section of the entertainment game, of the rap game, the hip hop history are we talking about? Are we talking about today's LGBT push? Is that what you want to teach in this historical Black hip hop month? You don't want to talk about the poor righteous teachers. You don't want to talk about KRS-One. You don't want to talk about what's the group?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. Are you going to teach that? No, you don't want to teach that because that talks about making moves for self.
That's CRT on me.
Boom. So if you're getting rid of CRT, but you want to push this, I get what you're saying now, man. You're saying how are we breaking this off to you?
Are we just going to give you the skateboarder hip hop edition? Or are we just going to give you the pills and the drugs?
Yeah, they're going to give you that.
Or are we going to just give you the old school, just the Luke? You know what I'm saying?
They're going to give you what they want because anything conscious is CRT.
Come on, man.
Anything conscious.
Come on, man.
Conscious, they say, is synonymous with woke. That's CRT.
What's the name of this show?
You know what it is.
Man, it's our nature, man. This is listen.
So they don't like the conscious audience. Come on, they don't like us.
No.
We're the enemy of them.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine with it. 5-star general sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yes, pop pills, do drugs, the stripper twerking shit, which has become popular.
Sleeping with as many women
as possible.
Saying?
All of that shit that they try to purvey into your community and to poor white community, to be honest, because they're foolish too. And now they doing it and everything, and they hate that, but whatever. Yeah. That's what hip hop is to them. Now, what is this month to us? And what is it meant to do besides give you a cookie to be happy and sitting somewhere and not pay attention to what's going on?
Right. This ain't nothing but another Juneteenth. Okay. And we know what Juneteenth stand for, but they gave us the day to give us a cookie. Nigga,
yes.
Stop playing with me.
Okay. We have the day, and those of us who understand and know what's up, you know, we've been trying to make it and purvey it and make sure that everyone knows what it is.
Nah, what it was is the summer of protest was 2020, and they wanted to make sure 2021 wasn't no summer of protest, so they gave us Juneteenth to calm that shit the fuck down. That's what they did.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely celebrate Juneteenth. I do. I will continue to.
No doubt.
You know, man, you're going to continue to hear me speak about CRT.
Oh, that's all we talk about on here.
Come on, man. Martin Luther King Day in January. Are they gonna let that be something? Like, I keep on thinking about everything because the Voting Rights Act, John Lewis Voting Rights Act, was voted down again. Messing with your voting rights. They're doing everything to take you back to when you had no rights anyway. But you're not paying attention to it because you're happy you got fucking hip hop month.
Yo, you got something else on that, man?
Nah, I just think that there's more important things to be doing than discussing on the Hill than this.
No doubt.
No doubt. Okay, so we're going to get into our next topic. Go ahead, double us up.
Scottie Pippen. Hey, listen, I'm a fan of Scottie, man. I grew up, of course, we all like Mike, some of us New York Knicks fans, but Scottie was the one. I patterned my game after Scottie because he was a complete basketball player, right? He just did it all. But Scottie's come out and said some things against Mike. You know, we know Scottie has a book. He's got some whiskey or some drink that he's trying to push.
Yeah,
Scottie doing a lot right now, and I'm disappointed in Scottie for the things you said about Mike, man.
You come out swinging in this book, and right off the top, you have a lot of criticism about The Last Dance.
I thought it was a great documentary. I felt like the documentary only told a story that sort of glorified him as a player and not glorified us as a team.
You call Michael Jordan selfish in the first chapter. Why is that?
I mean, he was a great scorer, but a lot of things that he did was based on him as an individual. And I think basketball is a team game.
Watching you and Michael on the court, it looked like two best friends out there just crushing everybody. What was your relationship like off the court?
It wasn't what you saw on the court. We always will have that respect for each other, but our friendship is not where people see it on TV think it is.
Do you think that Michael Jordan would be as successful without you?
No. But I don't think I would be successful without him. I think we both complemented each other in a lot of different ways. And we kind of competed and pushed each other to be great.
Scottie, you looking you looking off-brand right now. Real off-brand. I ain't never heard Mike speak ill on you.
So, man, look, Scottie, great player. Mm-hmm. Bulls aren't the Bulls without Scottie Pippen, and I hate the fucking Bulls because I'm a Knicks fan. He's right. But I respect everything they did on the court. I respected the Bulls. Scottie got a Scottie problem, man. Every time you turn around, somebody talking to you real because they want your perspective, they got you on the show, you wind up talking about how, like, you don't get the love you need to get. That's not Michael Jordan's problem. Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest players of all time. You are a great player, but you're still second to Michael Jordan on your team. That's just what it is. Accept your role, right? And why are you hating on this man? Why are you doing that? Is it to sell your shit? That's even weaker to me that you got to do that. Mm-hmm. Use your name. Use who you know to get your shit out there. You ain't got to, man, listen, you know what it is. What's the code, money? Do we ever hate? Do we ever talk shit on anybody's name? Do we cop block? None of that ever happened. Yeah.
Fuck Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
All right. Straight the fuck up, man. I'm so fucking tired of you, dude. Listen, no one fucking told you to sign a fucking 6-year, $19 million fucking contract. Then when you got your motherfucking money, nobody fucking told you to build a $120 million golf course in Arizona right off the fucking freeway. Don't you know people like to play golf in peace? Who the fuck told you to do that? No one told you to spend all your fucking money and piss it away, man. Listen, The Last Dance was about Michael Jordan. It wasn't a documentary about Scottie Pippen. I'm sorry they didn't feature your ass enough, but you was featured in the first 2 episodes as a fuck boy who they got over on and was so happy to, and that was your fucking role. You know what I'm saying? Your role was to be second fucking fiddle. You did it better than anybody I've seen. Okay, you did it good. But at this day and age, I don't give a fuck about your book. I don't give a fuck about your liquor. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Your flat ass face matching your flat ass flat top. You ugly motherfucker. Dissing the motherfucking goat, nigga. Nah, man, he dissing MJ, man. Fuck this dude. I don't care. Scottie Pippen is a good basketball player, but you good standing next to Michael Jordan. Nigga. You might be great standing next to me, but you good standing next to him. You know what I'm saying? When the game on the line, Tony Kukoc, you take the last shot, motherfucker.
Oh man.
Huh?
Look.
Hold
up. So
that was the champ, right?
no doubt. No doubt.
Hit the bell, my God.
No,
Damn it. Throw the towel in.
I hate how they did him on the contract. Let's be real. That's sick. They was jerking Scottie right there, man.
He signed it.
I get it. The cat was poor, man.
He signed
Let's
it.
talk about when this was.
He signed it.
Now, Reinsdorf told him, hey, I don't think that you should sign this deal.
Damn it. The fucking owner, the GM, said, listen, bro, don't sign this deal. This is not a good deal. Everyone told you this is not a good deal. You signed the deal. So now you mad. This motherfucker making $30 million and you making
He got his money when he went to Portland, didn't he?
He got his money.
He got, what, 80 million?
Something crazy.
He got some money from the Bulls too. He signed another deal after that 6-year deal.
I think, he had to ride that deal out and then he banged out. With the Portland guy.
No,
it was Houston. Houston gave him the righteous deal. Or no, it was Portland, then Houston, right?
Trailblazers, yeah.
Right? So he got his money on the way back in.
End his career.
Yeah, I don't think Chicago hit him up with something.
I think that motherfucker signed a 2-year deal with Chicago.
I know he went back to Chicago,
which
is crazy to me. See, now this goes into question your mental faculties. You know what I'm saying? Like if this organization was treating you like bullshit, not respecting your game,
why the fuck you go back?
Why'd you go back? Why'd you go back to play those years with them?
Cause Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen is one of these old ass motherfuckers who want to be young, who just don't know how to stick to the code, acting like you motherfucker grew up in 2020, nigga. What the fuck is your problem? Man, stop acting like these kids out here trying to sell these records and trying to sell all this controversy, man. Like, for real, you will get more out of it, man, if you just pose with Mike, smoke some cigars with Mike, and tell people you got a new book coming out and tap brandy with this cat.
That's the way
play
to do
cards
it,
and poker and just flick up with him. That'll be the way to sell your book. Like, oh, him and Pippen tight? Oh.
You're not going to get no love. Hey,
nah, because now you done made an enemy of the champ over
there. You made an enemy of like half the world.
Nigga, oh, shit, nigga.
Cats is wanting to put you, they gave you the respect. You top 50.
And then you just turn around and you ain't gonna make the top 100, cuz watch, they're gonna make sure you off that list.
It wasn't like you was top 50 just 2 weeks ago when they did the top 75. You was in that top 50 when they dropped the top 50.
Yep.
Right? So you was that dude. Man, chill, man. Your decision making is off brand, man. 1 minute Mike's the number one player in the world. The next minute LeBron James is. All right. Next minute your wife ain't no good. The next minute you're back with your wife who done slept around Future. Man, what are you doing?
Not only that, with the young motherfucker in the league too.
And, the dude that played for the Timberwolves or whatever.
Yeah, he done took his wife back.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
You tripping, you wilding right now, man.
She wild.
Nah,
but you know.
You know what I'm saying? I guess they got that Will Smith Jada thing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't Will. Will got a new movie coming out now with the called the twins. Yeah. Serena Williams and shit.
Oh yeah.
King Richard. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this documentary.
Finally, they showing some love to the black man, the black father. I dig that. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, they are great players, but man, they needed a good role model and a good support. And yes, the black father is at the forefront of this. We going into that last one, or we gonna get that out of here?
Let's get out of here.
All right, man. We going up top, man. We about to get the hell out of here, man. We got some more topics for y'all next week, man. We got some fire genius.
Man.
Take me up top.
Yo, man, great show. Great conversation, my brothers. Again, y'all know what time it is. I love these two men, man, for real, on everything, right? And so, thank you for subscribing, Man, please hit that like button. Please share the video. And as always, we'll be back next week.
The scholar take me up top.
Man, he done flipped it up on me. But look, man, once again, just like the genius, I'm echoing his sentiments. Thank you. Please share, like, find somebody. Maybe you're interested in our perspective and you want to share it with them. Talk to them about it. Let them see the show. So maybe they can comment and join in as well. We keep having this fun. We keep having these great conversations for the people. We love you.
Hey man, that has been another episode of Conscious by Nature. Thank you to our new subscribers. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment. Hit us in the DM, Instagram, Facebook. You can hit our personals. It don't even matter.
Spotify, iTunes. Check us out.
Check us out, man. So yeah, it's been a real good show, man. A lot of energy, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, Henry Ruggs, man.
Yeah.
Prayers go out to you, man.
To the family of the deceased.
To the family of the deceased, man. That's been another episode of Conscious by Nature. The scholar, the genius, the champ. Stay conscious, everybody. Peace.